Good morning, YouTube friends and fans. Today I'm going to give you my 20 likes on this 2017 Hyundai Ioniq. It is the select model, which is the middle of the road. So for the first feature, obviously, was the price and the styling looks, that it looks more like a car than it does a hybrid. Of course, a third option was the miles per gallon, which is basically the other reason why it was a purchase. My fourth item was the heated seats. They are very nice. It has 3 settings, and I'll show you that when we get inside the car. And the comfort of the inside is very nice. This is all being compared to a Prius, which is really the only thing that, there's a Ford Fusion, and let's see what other models out there. And Honda has like the Civic and another small car, but they miles per gallon still don't compare. So the other things that I like are, the car came with fog lights. On a side note, I did try to upgrade the grille with a chrome accent. It didn't really work. I also added an air dam underneath here. That was for winter time, keep some of the cold air out. It did help. There's a future video, or a past video on that, so check that out if you get a chance. I'll put the link at the end. The other part of this, I like how Hyundai integrated a little bit of a blue stripe there inside the lens, which I added the blue pinstripe, and they got nice styling. So I like that it has the little light up on the mirror. Has something you don't see in the Prius. Also, the tailgate recognizes you when you're there. I'll show you how that is. I'll leave the keys here with the camera, and I'll show you that it's locked. Now I'll take the keys with me, and it'll unlock and recognize me when I get to the trunk. I also like the standard rear backup camera, which is going to become automatic on all cars here in the next year. So that's a nice feature. I also like a lot of the interior things. I'll show you the rear folding seats, all the extra cargo room. I'll show you the Prius, and some other cars that do mistakes. Real easy one-hand operation to lay the seat down. And it comes with a rubber floor mat that's reversible, so if you want the carpet side, nothing extra to buy. Most cars, that'd be $100 upgrade. Along with other features, you could use these hooks, put like an S hook in here, and you can hold your groceries. There's some down inside, and there's a mesh that'll run across there. You can use to hold in cargo. It's relatively well thought out for the price. This one was purchased for $21,000, and the only discount that may not apply to somebody else would be I was a Prius owner. Let's go inside and I'll show you what I like the most about it. Well, one final stop. The easy to install reese hitch was the big reason why I bought this as well. And last but not least, it has a push button that'll let you unlock and lock, where the Prius you actually stick your hand in and it'll recognize your hand if you have the fob in your pocket. But this is hard to see, but the light is on. It has a glow light that lights up the handle, and so you can find it in the dark. Alrighty, so things I really like about the inside. I told you about the heated seats. Comes standard on the lower end of the models. Don't get it on the Prius. Got power outlets there. Got one in here. Start it up. I like the dual climate control. You have a driver's only, which is rather nice. You can obviously sync it. Show you the miles per gallon here. My mile per gallon is not as good as most because I do a lot of short trips. Short trips hurt the performance of hybrids. They work a lot better once they are warmed up to temp. I also appreciate the cup holders. There's one in each door. Two here in the middle. And I'm going to see if I can get this feature in here. The intermittent has a button. It reaches all the way through on the back. So you can set the intermittent wipers from with your finger if you're just running the back, or push it on the front with your thumb or whatever. So that's a pretty nice little feature there. I also really like, I've had vehicles with backup sensors. This is a side for cross traffic sensor. It has actually saved my butt way more than what I've seen out of a backup sensor. My brother actually backed into another truck before the backup sensor went off. So I don't really like or trust that backup sensor. And I don't necessarily like the fact that people are becoming accustomed to the backup sensor or the camera. They don't turn their head, they don't look in their mirrors, rely a little too much on technology. One thing I do like, if you really want a little extra boost, car has a PEP, drop it into sports mode. That is all done with the shifter. Right down here. It'll slide. In and out. And you can actually shift gears. If you saw that. When I shift it out, it'll auto shift, or you can choose to shift it manually by like stick shift manual. And last but not least, it's the comfort of the vehicle. It's kind of going to be hard to show this, but this is all the way back. I'm a 6-foot guy, arm fully extended, and I had the steering wheel brought out to me. So it'll hold people that are 6'6" or so. Just to recap here, top 20 things: price, miles per gallon, the heated seats, comfort of the vehicle, easy hitch install, looks like a car, not like a hybrid. Liftgate recognizes you when you go to open it because you have the key fob in your hand. Backup camera, dual climate control, heated seats, driver and passenger. Love the fog lights. Think that'll be a standard feature on all cars, all vehicles. Cup holders and all the doors, two between the seats. This car's obviously made for bigger people. It's more comfortable, like the cross traffic. Has better than the backup sensors, as I told you. The intermittent wipers on the handle, front and back. Door handles light up, and the sport mode is fun. And last but not least, guys, Hyundai took out the main battery that you would see in almost every vehicle, and the battery are the lithiums only. So basically this is a lifetime battery in this car. We'll never have to replace it. Thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up. Stay tuned for more updates, and I'm going to try to give you a video in the future here coming up on how to drive and get better gas mileage out of a hybrid. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching.